A soul wasn't something that I had, but a soul was something that I am. I am a soul. I am a spiritual being, not just the flesh and blood and bones and the hair and the nails and the skin that you see now, but there's more to me than what I was physically looking at. And I wanted to get in touch with that aspect of my soul. And I discovered meditation. I use meditation as a process of sort of reconnecting me with me. For example, here's one aspect is I had the belief that here's Vivian, or here's you. Here is my soul, this eternal being, this eternal part of me, and here are other people. Okay? So it's you, or I should say me here, because we're talking about myself. Then my soul, which is supposed to be a part of me. And then somehow I'm told I'm connected with these other people. And down here is this entity that you call God. So there's 4 pieces to the puzzle that I had trouble trying to figure out. And here is me. I call this is the physical me. Here is the soul, which I'm going to call the spiritual me. And here are the other people who also have the physical and the spiritual. And then here's this mystical being called God. I'm going to put a question mark here because God is called different things to different people. Okay? Some people call God Allah. Some people call God Buddha. Some people call God Ganesh. The Jews call God Jehovah or Yahweh. You can call this infinite intelligence anything you want. It doesn't really matter what you call it. So I was trying to figure out what is the relationship with all these parts of me. This in particular was my major concern. How do I reconcile this with this so that I end up in a good place? And what relationship does all of this have with these people over here, these other people? And I was taught, and probably you were taught too, that these are all separate entities. But the real truth of the matter is that even though I, Vivian, am a unique individual from these other people, pretty much like my hand, this is Vivian, these are other people, okay? My fingers are individual, let's say my fingers are individual people. This is Vivian, this is maybe my daughter, this is my neighbor, this is my cousin Vinny, you know, this is the minister. We're all unique expressions of the hand, and that's what you call the hand. The hand will be what you call the God concept. Although we are individual expressions of the hand, we're still connected to the hand. And that connectivity of our hands is what our soul is. We are all of that, but a unique expression of that. And that's something that I got to learn and to appreciate. So I love this analogy of the hand. I really love it because that's when I really understood. Although I'm a unique individual, there is only one person like me, as there's only one person like you. I say when God made me, He broke the mold. In fact, when you were made, He broke the mold for all of us. But the cool thing I like about it is that even though we're all individuals, we're not divided. We're unique, yes, but we're still connected to that source. That, in other words, the fingers are an extension of your hand. They're not apart from your hand, they're an extension of your hand. And when I mentioned to you earlier about the inner wisdom, that inner wisdom that comes from your soul is what helps you to understand your connectedness with your source. And that inner wisdom, which is your soul part of you, knows exactly what you, the physical you, needs to do to make sure you are all understand that you're all interconnected. And the relationship that you have with you and the other person is critical. It is so important that you learn to understand and appreciate who you are as a person and what you bring to the equation of life and how that relates to your man, the other person.